I'm gonna Kiki and bet. Wait, Kiki and bet. I'm gonna be tum 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 sound next round. Bet I am. I am playing.
When are they using the voice? I beg.
No, I don't.
Hi, Elise. Hello.
Never tried to run.
How are you, Elise? Long time. I hope you're good. Please, Elise, like for me. Yeah. Please like. Where have you been?
That's annoying. Finally.
Oh.
Yeah, that's I said five.
Let's go. I have scarlet fever. I've been to the doctor today. Oh, really? Oh, so sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, dear. I think the thing is just...
There's one that looks like you.
I think the fever is going round, the bug. Is it bug or flu?
No, I've ever made it.
Yeah, the flu is going round. Hi, Mackenzie. Sorry, dear. I just hope you get well soon, okay? Yeah, guys, you're welcome again.
Awesome, aren't I? I didn't have time to take you. I'm leaving. What's the private sub? Of course.
Yeah, sorry, Ellie. Guys, please, let's go like.
Jeremy.
Yeah, please, let's go like, guys. Let's go. Yeah, guys, let's go like. Oh, you have nothing to eat today except ice cream. Yeah, just try and put something. Just try and eat something. Yeah, you can drink. You can drink more, like juice. I don't know. You just ask your doctor what you can easily eat. Guys, please, let's go like, okay? Yeah, a big shout out to Ellie. Ellie was the first person here. Nice to see you again, Ellie. A big shout out to Kelani. A big shout out to Amina. Shout out to Watsy. Someone said I should calm down, so I'm calming down. So I'm calming down, guys. Please, let's go like and subscribe. Please put your names on the comment section. I will give you a shout out. A big shout out to Anaya. Yeah, someone said I should calm down, so I'm calming down, okay? Do you agree? Do you agree I calm down? Or we should go back to back? Guys, please, let's go like. Can we take the like up to... Can we take the like up to 10? And please, let's go subscribe. A big shout out to Tori. Shout out to Kingsley. Shout out to Eliana. Shout out to Mackenzie. Shout out to Team. Shout out to Kingsley. Pride. Bring your phone. A big shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Team. Shout out to Rachel. A big shout out to Ellie. Shout out to Connie. Shout out to Zoe. Yeah, Ellie, please just be patient. Yeah, I won't see your comment for now. Okay. I will tell you when you post any of your comments so that I can reply. Okay, guys, put down your names now back to back. We are doing a shout out. A big shout out to Rachel. Shout out to Pediatry. Shout out to Angel. A big shout out to Liz. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Shuna. Shout out to Liz. Shout out to Marie. Shout out to Mary. A big shout out to Eva. Shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Shona. Guys, let's take the like up to 10. And please, let's subscribe. Guys, let's go like and subscribe. Put your names on the comment section back to back. I'll give you a shout out. Guys, drop your names back to back. A big shout out to Weston. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Nelly. Shout out to Millie. Shout out to Twinkle. Shout out to Sam. A big shout out to Noah. A big shout out to Millie. All right, darling. Yeah, okay, that's fine if you want to. A big shout out to Aries. A big shout out to Sagasra. Shout out to Jana. Shout out to Nico. A big shout out to Emily. A big shout out to Aaron. A big shout out to Roha. Shout out to Adrena. Shout out to Ivy. Shout out to Isla. Shout out to Roha. Shout out to Audrey. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Ram. Shout out to Roha. Shout out to Rachel. Shout out to Osai. Shout out to Micah. A big shout out to Ezekiel. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Ivy. Shout out to Adeline. Shout out to Find. A big shout out to Ava. Shout out to Sadi. Shout out to Aris. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Timmy's. All right, bye, darling. I'll see you soon. Shout out to Erica. Shout out to Chauvin. Shout out to Jace. Shout out to Italia. Shout out to Aris. Shout out to Tindra. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to King One. A big shout out to Hi dear. Shout out to Ahmad. Shout out to Sasha. Guys, please let's take the like up to 20 and please let's go subscribe. Let's like and subscribe. 2 seconds. Then put your names on the comment section back to back. Please let's like and let's sub. Then you put your name on the comment section back to back. Thank you for saying my name. You're welcome. Guys, put your names on the comment section. Let's go. My birthday is 4 days. Oh, I'm waiting for your birthday. A big shout out to Delimna. Shout out to Jelly Cart. Shout out to Lucy. Shout out to Dilema. Shout out to Sharia. Shout out to Vaz. A big shout out to Jessica. Shout out to Sharia. Shout out to Mini Rab. Shout out to Ayat. A big shout out to Skylar. Shout out to Conservation. Shout out to Ayat. Shout out to Layla. A big shout out to Blessy. Shout out to Nayeli. Shout out to Dilem. Yeah, DLM. Dilem. A big shout out to Twinkle. Shout out to Lay. Shout out to Skylar. Shout out to Dora. A big shout out to Ella. A big shout out to Nina. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Poppy. Shout out to Dora. Shout out to Anna. A big shout out to Abella. Shout out to Milani. Shout out to Ayat. Shout out to Dora. Shout out to Life. Shout out to Nutella. Shout out to Kennedy. Shout out to Officer. Shout out to Kathy. A big shout out to Jackson. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Amy. Shout out to Penny. Shout out to Milani. Shout out to Carly White. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Jackson. Shout out to Emma. Shout out to Nati. Shout out to Salish. Shout out to Anthony. A big shout out to Kenzie. A big shout out to Dakota. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Vianney. A big shout out to Leela. Shout out to Marcos. Shout out to Kate. Shout out to Jericho. Shout out to Salish. Shout out to Ima. Shout out to Anthony. A big shout out to Ellie. Shout out to Sophia. Guys, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Drop your names on the comment section back to back. Yeah, please drop your names. I give you a shout out. Let's go. A big shout out to Chloe. Shout out to Evelyn. Shout out to Marcos. Shout out to Jericho. Shout out to Dilemma. Guys, let's go. Please, let's take the like up to 30. And please, let's subscribe. Let's like and sub. And drop your names on the comment section back to back. A big shout out to Neela. Guys, let's take 2 seconds to just click like and sub. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Please put your names when you're done. Please put your names on the comment section. Let's go, 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 go. Yeah, no time to waste. Let's go. A big shout out to Chichi. Shout out to Anaya. Yeah, Chichi, go like and subscribe. Guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. Please put your names on the comment section back to back. Let's go, let's go. A big shout out to Brooklyn. Guys, let's go. Shout out to Hida. Shout out to Kane. Shout out to Lean. Pride. You better say these people say. A big shout out to you. So cute. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I love you. A big shout out to Hida. Shout out to Musa. Shout out to Genesis. Shout out to Adeline. Shout out to Michelle. A big shout out to Marlene. Shout out to Charles. Shout out to Genesis. Shout out to Dilem. I beg your pardon. A big shout out to Steven. Shout out to Charles. Shout out to Camila. A big shout out to you are the best, my darling. A big shout out to Ayat. Shout out to Heavier. A big shout out to Mercedes. Shout out to Maze. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Adriana. A big shout out to Hi Impossible George. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, hope you're good. Please drop your names. I give you a shout out. A big shout out to Misha. Shout out to Liam. Shout out to Freya. Please, let's go subscribe. Can we like and sub, guys? Please, let's go like and subscribe. Yeah, a big shout out to George. Please, let's go like and sub. I love you. And drop your name on the comment section. Yeah, drop your names on the comment section back to back. A big shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Manon. Shout out to Ali. Shout out to Alexa. Shout out to Ella. Shout out to Lily. A big shout out to Dilem. Shout out to Jojo. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Bella. A big shout out to Fatima. A big shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Ozzy. Shout out to Ozzy. Shout out to Maina. A big shout out to Nora. Please put down your name. I give you a shout out. A big shout out to Free Kurdistan. Hi. A big shout out to Adeline. Shout out to Artesta. Shout out to Save. Shout out to Dora. Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Milani. Shout out to Adi. Shout out to Ima. Shout out to Amy. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to Sophie. A big shout out to Adi. Shout out to Adeline. Shout out to Hadley. You don't send message to Cream Cake. Say Shebi say you send a message like email. Now this time we supposed to send them. A big shout out to Milani as in this weekend, you know what I mean. A big shout out to Kaya Ruben. Shout out to Ronaldo. Guys, please drop your names on the comment section. I give you a shout out. Yeah, please drop your names on the comment section. I give you a shout out, okay? And please don't forget to like and to sub. Yeah, 2 seconds to like and sub, and it's done. A big shout out to Taja. Yeah, Taja, nice to meet you. Please go like and sub. A big shout out to Darcy. Shout out to Susan. Shout out to Cambria. Shout out to Livelihood. Shout out to Snack. Shout out to Bedenke. Oh my God. A big shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Aria. Shout out to NSC. Shout out to Araline. Shout out to Sariaya. Shout out to Ronaldo. Shout out to Araline. Hi, Black Boo. Hope you're good. Nice to meet you. Shout out to your mom, Liliana. Wow, pretty name. Please go like and subscribe. Thank you. A big shout out to Sariaya. You're welcome. A big shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Lara. Shout out to Avo. Please, my darling, go like and sub, okay? Thank you so much. A big shout out to Mackenzie. Shout out to Braze. Shout out to Victoria. Shout out to Shepherd. Shout out to Ava. Shout out to Gabriela. Hi, Matthew. Hi, please put down your name. I give you a shout out. A big shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Lorenzo. Shout out to Kenzie. Shout out to Serenity. Shout out to Andy. A big shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Phoebe. Please like and subscribe. I love you all. A big shout out to Alma. Shout out to Samuel. Shout out to Pringles. Shout out to Arabella. A big shout out to, please guys go like and subscribe. Drop your names on the comment section. A big shout out to Hetty. A big shout out to your lovely sister Lily. Shout out to Ronnie. Yes, I remember you. A big shout out to I am your first like. Really? Oh, thank you so much for liking. God, you're blessed. A big shout out to Snack. Shout out to Catherine. Shout out to Maria. Please, let's go like and sub. Let's go. And put your names on the comment section. I'm happy to give you a shout out. Trust me. Yeah, please, let's like and sub. Put your names on the comment section. I'm happy, very happy to give you a shout out, okay? Shout out to Nikki. A big shout out to Juliet. Shout out to Hedel. Shout out to Sarah. A big shout out to Madison. Shout out to Candy. Shout out to Maya. Shout out to Mike Honk. Shout out to Castanolia. A big shout out to Hame. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Charlotte, Charlie Doughboat. Oh, thank you so much, darling.
God, you just
A big shout out to
coming.
Taylor.
They never
Shout
stop.
out to you, man. A big shout out to Hedy. Shout out to Catherine.
I don't
Shout
know.
out to Michael.
Try it out.
Shout out to
I'm not doing
Autumn. Shout out to you, man. A big shout out to Oil.
that. Oh.
A big shout out to Mochel. A big shout out to Thunderbolt 1003.
Get him down.
Nice to meet you. Please go like and sub. That your name is powerful.
Just drop him.
Very
Oh
powerful.
no.
A big shout out to Melusi. Hi, Melusi. Nice to meet you. Please go like and sub. I love you too. Double. Shout out to Cheeseburger.
You think we're gonna run for this one?
Shout out to Leonie. Guys, please drop your names on the comment section. Yeah, I need to see more names. Please, 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 please. Can we take the like up to 50? Please take the like up to 50 and subscribe.
Yeah, right.
Kiki, can I see something on the phone? And remember, please take the like up to 50 and please let's subscribe. I finished my tea. There's no more tea on that in that pack now. No tea bag, right?
There's only one more.
One more left. Okay. A big shout out to Jasmine. So we need to buy more tea in the house. A big shout out to Hood. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Samantha. Shout out to Nebella. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Marcine. Shout out to Ton Arkill. Shout out to Francisca. Yeah, someone said I should calm down. I used to be very fast. Yeah, I used to be very fast. Okay. A big shout out to Eva. Oh, you all have pretty names. A big shout out to Human. Shout out to Ya Millet. Hi, Rail.
There's a black hole. Where? I saw that black hole.
Oh my god. Oh my god, first time someone said my name. Yeah. You can always have that in this channel, I tell you. If you want your name to be called out, it's this channel. No other channel beats it. Let's go. A big shout out to Maya. A big shout out to Amelia. A big shout out to Autumn. Shout out to Green Salad. A big shout out to Amber. Shout out to Eastside. A big shout out to Human. Shout out to Helium. A big shout out to Olivia. A big shout out to Amber. Shout out to Rehagan. Happy birthday to you, Charlotte. Hi. A big shout out to Charlotte. Shout out to Ima. A big shout out to Bella. Shout out to Amelia. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to Logan. Shout out to Foreign. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Cookie. Shout out to Neri. Shout out to Ulana. Shout out to Rosie. Shout out to Neria. Shout out to Ima. Shout out to Kali. Shout out to Uliana. A big shout out to Logan. A big shout out to Dennis. A big shout out to Amy. A big shout out to Melody. A big shout out to Grace. A big shout out to Bruna. A big shout out to Najee. Shout out to Serenity. Shout out to Iris. Shout out to Sweet. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Abby. Shout out to Money. Someone is saying I should sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Oh my days. A big shout out to Helly. Shout out to Emily. Shout out to Oriel. Shout out to Abby. Shout out to Catherine. Shout out to Dennis. Where you're picking for the year of these songs where they sing. We not play for a one day.
It's one of those things.
Shout out to Darcy. Shout out to Kate. Shout out to Agrim. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Kiki. That's me. That's me. A big shout out to Ima. Shout out to Abby. Shout out to Wilson. A big shout out to Constantine. Shout out to Tyne. Shout out to Olivia. A big shout out to Kathleen. Shout out to Daniela Rose. Shout out to Shinobu. Shout out to Carlota. Yeah, shout out to Brenda. A big shout out to Kathleen. Shout out to Samantha. A big shout out to Lara. Guys, let's take the like up to 60.
I think it's found in the comments.
Shout out to Naomi. Hi, Naomi. Guys, please put down your name on the comment section. I give you a shout out. Can we take the like up to 60? Yeah, 60. And please, let's go subscribe.
I think the thing is gone, so now you can.
A big shout out to Larissa. Shout out to Donson. Shout out to Brenda. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Lily Grace. Shout out to Marcin Olivia. Shout out to Kate. Shout out to Brenda. Shout out to Kennedy. Shout out to Lillian. Allo bonjour, ça va? A big shout out to Gemma. Shout out to Bankugo. Yeah, I will sing this song later, please, not now. A big shout out to Annabelle. Shout out to Destiny. Shout out to James. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Brooke. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Araline. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Static. Shout out to Ruby. A big shout out to Alena. Shout out to Livani.
This on my head.
Shout out to Finley. Shout out to Rubin. Shout out to Flynn. Shout out to Vivian. Shout out to Dima. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Carrie. Shout out to Rumi. Guys, please let's take the like up to 70. Let's take the like up to 70 and please let's subscribe. Please let's like and sub, guys. A big shout out to Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, a big shout out to Brenda. Guys, let's go like and sub. Clock it. Shout out to Tessa. A big shout out to Ella. Shout out to Millie's. I will sub. Thank you, darling Brenda. Thank you so much. I from UK. I'm also from UK. It's Katse. I'm also in the UK, not from. I'm in the UK, Katse. Nice to meet you there. A big shout out to Samantha. A big shout out to Today. Shout out to Gray. Shout out to Zoe. A big shout out to Ola. Shout out to Gojoke. Shout out to Hi. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Ziva. Shout out to Margot. Shout out to Athena. Shout out to Cozy Ziva. Shout out to Grinch. Shout out to Daily. Yeah, I'm in Devon. You're in Yeah, I'm in Devon. A big shout out to Destiny. Shout out to Muhammad. Shout out to Joel. I will sing something, but not now, please. Please, not now. Yeah, guys, can we take the like up to 70, please? Please, let's like and sub.
Because I'm so angry. Because I was about to get something very
Please,
good.
let's go like and sub. Thank you.
It's a way of chaos, man. Like a meowing. Actually,
Lucky. Hi, Lucky. Nice to meet you. Please go like and sub. Thank you. A big shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Harmony. Shout out to Zeke. Shout out to Amma. Shout out to Gojo Mila. Shout out to James. Shout out to Leanie. A big shout out to Amma. Shout out to Hin. Shout out to Harmony. Shout out to Alexi. Shout out to Sonny. Shout out to Benza. Shout out to Clara.
Yep. What? I was too fast.
Shout out to Destiny. Big shout out to Frank. Welcome to the UK. Keep safe. Love now. The Caliphate is in full throw and your children dangerous here. Yeah, love. What is Caliphate? Is your name? Is that your name? I don't really understand what you said. Dangerous. Yeah, I don't think it's that dangerous. Yeah, I think probably some places, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that dangerous. It's not that bad. Like, a big shout out to Lucy. A big shout out to Appa. A big shout out to Molly. Shout out to Benza. Shout out to Selena. Shout out to Benza. Shout out to Zahina. Shout out to Stefano. Shout out to Samaria. A big shout out to Chambel. Shout out to Mackenzie. Shout out to Kinley. Shout out to Gentile. A big shout out to Felicity. Shout out to Samaria. A big shout out to Ashley. A big shout out to Mahira. A big shout out to Mickey Way. A big shout out to Ruby. Shout out to Mahira. Shout out to Andres. A big shout out to Chambel. Shout out to Aralene. Shout out to Muhammad. Shout out to Rosie. Shout out to Joey. Pride. Joe now waiting. Joe. No L.
Joy.
A big shout out to Joe.
Joel and Joel.
I know, Joel.
Joe and Joe.
Joe. A big shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Natalia. Shout out to Rookie. Shout out to Chess. Shout out to Shanzad. Shout out to Leila. Hello, Ima. Hi, Ima. Please like and sub. Guys, please, can we take the like up to... Let's take the like up to 90. Yeah, please, let's take the like up to 90. And please, let's go subscribe. Clock it. How is your day going? Yeah, it's going well. My day is going fine. Yeah. Yeah, my day is going fine, thank you.
You know, not
Please, can we take the like up to 90? And please, let's subscribe. You have not saw it yet, and a victim read up on it, and your own safety face and your... All right, thank you so much, Kathy. I do understand and I do appreciate. Thank you.
Yeah.
A big shout out to Charlie.
Definitely understands.
Shout out to Michael. Yeah, a big shout out to Maya. Guys, let's go. A big shout out to Almira.
This guy's such a
Shout out to Leila. Shout out to Cha.
You can get me.
Shout out to Rayleigh.
Fire best.
Shout out to
You can get
Prisha.
You can get me.
A big shout out to Ariana. Shout out to
Oh my god. How did
Jace.
you cheat?
A big shout out to a big shout out to Geraldine.
You can get me.
Shout out to Rashid.
That's Gerard's sister.
A big shout out to Millie. Hi, Devika. Hope you're good. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you, Sophia, for liking and for subscribing. Clock it, girl. Yeah, thank you so much for liking and for subscribing. Yeah, I love you all. Shout out to Ivy. Shout out to Arjun. A big shout out to
Fire of death.
a big shout out to a big shout out to Lily Mahi. Shout out to Elias. Shout out to Amelia. Shout out to last year.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Kimberly. You see this speaking.
I just have to do something.
Shout out to Romano Cook. Cook 83.
Oh, you do.
Shout out to Pala. Shout out to Mahila.
Just use daddy's face.
Because.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to Pokey. Hi, Pokey. Hello. A big shout out to Afi. Shout out to Ariana.
That's ready for the camera.
Whoa.
Shout out to Sahat.
Chat.
Which chat?
So you can be talking. Look.
Shout out to Chinene. Shout out to Brayden.
Roblox.
Yeah.
Who do you want to chat with?
A big shout out to Igru. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to Di. Shout out to Siva.
Ooh.
Shout out to Lydia.
Shout
Shout out to Crystal.
I'll probably play another game before I join you.
Shout out to Milani. Guys, please let's take the like up to 100. And please let's subscribe. Guys, let's like and subscribe. Then you put your name on the comment section. Thanks, lovely. Please let's go like and sub. 2 seconds.
Oh my gosh, what a mess.
Yeah, 2 seconds, please.
Where's he? I see you. I see.
Guys, let's go like and sub.
Come on, bro.
Two. Yeah, 2 seconds. Then please put your name on the comment section.
Look. I'm losing though, but I can't afford to lose.
Yeah, guys, please put your names on the comment section, and please subscribe. Tell your son if he's playing Rivers. My name is a big shout out to Zainab. Shout out to Zayden. Shout out to Ro. A big shout out to Alina. Oh, did you like and sub? Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking and subbing. Just go and put your name on the comment section. Yeah, I'll give you a shout out, okay? A big shout out to Roligan. Shout out to Emily. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Sammy. Shout out to Lois.
Oh, no.
Lawrence. Shout out to Skylar. Shout out to Vivienne. Shout out to Lauren. Oh, thank you guys for the 100 likes. I'm really grateful. Yeah, thank you so much. Please, we shouldn't forget to like and sub as well. Yeah, thank you. A big shout out to Emily. Shout out to Esmeralda. Shout out to Ellie. Shout out to Blazy Blocks. Thank you so much. Shout out to Skylar. A big shout out to Kathy. Shout out to Rian. A big shout out to Olivia Rose. Shout out to Violet. Shout out to Ida. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Epstein. A big shout out to Symphony. Shout out to Legend. A big shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Kason. Shout out to Leiloni. Shout out to Hair. Shout out to Bracing. A big shout out to Oliver. Shout out to Lara. Shout out to Onta. Shout out to Tracy. A big shout out to Roma. Shout out to Charlotte. Shout out to Ma. Shout out to May. A big shout out to Future. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Linda. Shout out to Leiloni. Shout out to Zara. A big shout out to Angel. A big shout out to Kelsey. A big shout out to Starboy. Shout out to Linda. Shout out to Vivian. A big shout out to Leona. Shout out to Zara. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Skylar. Shout out to Aveli. Shout out to Cookie. Shout out to Ibrahim. Shout out to Kataleya. A big shout out to Josia. Shout out to Avery. Shout out to Ibi. Shout out to Alisa Passing. Shout out to Kuz. Guys, please let's go take the like up and please let's subscribe. Then you drop your names on the comment section. Please let's go like and sub.
He's cheating.
Yeah, just 2 seconds, please, to like and subscribe. What am I saying? A big shout out to Ida. Hi, Ida. Hope you're good. Yeah, please let's go like and sub and please put your name on the comment section. Let's go. Are we ready?
No.
Let's go, guys. A big shout out to Emily. Shout out to Aria. Shout out to Tinda. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Reds. Shout out to Kingsley. Shout out to Anna. A big shout out to Roma. A big shout out to Kingsley. A big shout out to Arij. A big shout out to Alice. A big shout out to Queen. A big shout out to Yippee. A big shout out to Alex. A big shout out to Serenity. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I see you saying thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. A big shout out to Serenity. Shout out to Yasmin. Shout out to Madison. Shout out to Ima. Shout out to Alisa. A big shout out to Sigma. They even they sabi they use the computer for the digital enemy club.
Yeah. So fun.
Yeah?
Yeah,
It's so fun. Eh. Hope it's not games you are playing there.
no, but designing a poster or something.
Oh, that's good. Hi. Hi, Cruz. Hope you're good. A big shout out to MX. Oh, that's good.
Oh.
A big shout out to Adriana. Shout out to Emily. A big shout out to Sky. A big shout out to Keely. A big shout out to Lyrics. A big shout out to Keely. Shout out to Janai. Shout out to Ima. A big shout out to Aki. Shout out to Gabriel. Oh my God, sorry. A big shout out to Ella. No worries. A big shout out to Rose. A big shout out to Olivia. Olive for cute. A big shout out to Diago. Shout out to Massin. No worries, guys. No worries, I'm fine. A big shout out to Luciana. A big shout out to Favor. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Az. Shout out to Nayeli. Shout out to Skylar. A big shout out to Nayeli. A big shout out to Amin. A big shout out to Sunghorn. Shout out to Skylar. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Key Atten. Shout out to Toki. Shout out to Sophie. Shout out to Olivia. A big shout out to Jay. Shout out to Zech. Guys, let's take the like up to 20. Yeah, and please let's subscribe. Please let's like and sub.
He's cheating.
Let's take it to 120 and please let's subscribe. 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Like and sub, guys. Put your names on the comment section. I'll give you a shout out. A big shout out to Wait. Shout out to Rita. Shout out to Kason. A big shout out to Brianna. Shout out to Gideon. Shout out to Wayne. D. Wayne. Shout out to Dungi. Shout out to Fiona.
I hate spammers.
Shout out to O. A big shout out to Camila. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Doggy. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Rayleigh. A big shout out to Pesley. Shout out to Afi. Shout out to Mya for shouting out to me. You're so lucky. So lucky. Yeah, that's why you need to put your name out there continuously. Yeah. A big shout out to Pony. Shout out to Aries. Shout out to Summer. Shout out to Braden. Shout out to Grace. Shout out to Gambling. A big shout out to Heaven. Shout out to Addison. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Rayleigh. Shout out to Neva. Shout out to Genesis. A big shout out to Paige. Shout out to Aziz Beck. Shout out to Cedric. Shout out to Rost. Shout out to Kate. Shout out to Joshua. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Darina. Shout out to Sola. Shout out to Way. A big shout out to Sabria. Shout out to Lavania. Shout out to Toby. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Miles. A big shout out to Nora. Shout out to Yusra. Shout out to Veronica. Shout out to Jane. Shout out to Tawura. A big shout out to Levi. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Mimi. Shout out to Rian. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Victoria. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Jackson. A big shout out to Paulina. Shout out to Genzia. Shout out to Sophia. A big shout out to Ruby. A big shout out to Moderate. Shout out to Al Afa. Shout out to Oakley. Shout out to Queen Alias. Shout out to Jennifer. A big shout out to Maimuna. Guys, please let's go like and sub. Please let's go like and subscribe. Yeah, just for 2 seconds. Please don't stop putting down your names on the comment section. Okay, yeah, don't stop putting down your names back to back. Yeah, please let's go like and sub. Just for a few seconds. Guys, let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. I love your hair so much. I wish you had it. Thank you. You are beautiful. Thank you so much. You're gorgeous as well. Yeah, please let's like and sub, guys. Then we can continue with the shout out. Okay, are we ready? Yeah, thank you for the likes. Yeah, and thank you for subbing. Thank you. Yeah, please put down your name. Let's go. Let's do it again. Let's go back to back, back to back, back to back. Okay, let's go. A big shout out to Salma. Shout out to Uzel. Shout out to Levy. A big shout out to Amara. Shout out to Massa. Shout out to Aurora Lights. A big shout out to Sadie. Shout out to Aliyah. Shout out to Skylar. A big shout out to Aya. Good evening, ma auntie. Hi, darling. Good evening. How are you? Hope you're good. A big shout out to Chloe. A big shout out to Aya. A big shout out to Victoria. Shout out to Noor. Shout out to Winnie. Yeah, please put down your name. Shout out to Ati Mako. Shout out to Malak. Shout out to Pipa. Shout out to Ellie. You are so pretty. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Anessa. Agnesa. Shout out to Aya.
No, you are.
Shout out to Masa. Shout out to Rainbow. Shout out to Noah.
How do you play the game?
Shout out to Asthma.
Okay.
Shout out
That's
to
alright.
Ashma. Shout out to Hapa Hambi.
Oh my gosh. I want to play this.
Shout out to Inara and Maria. A big shout out to Sienna. Shout out to Kelvin. Shout out to Alessandro. Shout out to Addison. Shout out to Christina. Shout out to Connell. Shout out to Jacel. Shout out to Erica. Shout out to Shamba. Shout out to Alexa. Shout out to Mad. Shout out to Josie. Shout out to Ivy. Shout out to Violet. Maybe shout out to Beans. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Clean. Shout out to Veronica. Shout out to Ada. Oh my God, thank you so much. You're welcome, darling.
Okay, let me create my party, okay? No, I'm not.
A big shout out to Anna's. A big shout out to Raylene. Shout out to Dylan.
Okay.
A big shout out to Nora. Shout out to Shamba. Shout out to Raylene. A big shout out to Emily. Shout out to Clean.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cassin. Shout out to Sincere. Shout out to Addison. A big shout out to Muhammad.
Yeah.
Shout out to
That's
Kane.
actually kind of fun.
Shout out to Grace. Shout out to Minahi. Shout out to Successful. Shout out to Atihi. Guys, please, let's go like. Let's take the like to 135 and please let's subscribe.
So I need to carry my
Guys, let's like and sub.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to. How did I do that myself?
Guys, please let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Diego. Shout out to Ruben. I am back. I miss you too. Welcome back. Sorry, I didn't see your name, but you said you are back, but I didn't catch your name. A big shout out to Rumi. A big shout out to Skylar. Shout out to Araya. Shout out to Minahi. Shout out to Alesso. Alessio. Shout out to Ombu. Shout out to Ink. Shout out to Logan. A big shout out to Humble. Shout out to Laura. Shout out to Claire. Shout out to Anastasia. Shout out to Tex. Shout out to Janet. A big shout out to George. Shout out to Boovo. Slay Queen and Kings. Shout out to Yaritzi. Shout out to Massin. Shout out to Lassie. Shout out to Mila. A big shout out to Anastasia. Shout out to James. Shout out to Dollars. Shout out to Brim.
Are you guys gonna play with me or not? Yep. Are you guys gonna play with
Shout out to Sebastian. Shout out to Ashley.
Oh, he's coming at me.
Shout out to I love you too. Shout out to Otto.
Watching me from like that.
Shout out to Alice.
Kiki, you know,
A big shout out to Dola. Shout out to Mia. A big shout out to Ashbrate. I love you as a fan. I love you too. Thank you. A big shout out to Yaretsi. Shout out to Jaylee. A big shout out to Lindsay. Shout out to Dawan. Shout out to Kalaya. Shout out to Briley. Shout out to Ian.
There's a guy being chased. That home. Like one scary monster.
Shout out to Havney.
Like NCP that thing. Yeah. Good. What can I meet you?
Yeah, I've sung for people that are having their birthday today. Yeah, everyone I've sung. So happy birthday to you all. If you are having your birthday today.
How do I collect my money?
A big shout out to Brooklyn. A big shout out to Sahia. Shout out to Genesis.
It doesn't give you any money.
Shout out to Avnin. Shout out to Milan. Hi, Nitia. Hi, darling. Hope you're good. A big shout out to Enhipen. Shout out to Daisy. Shout out to Havnin. Shout out to Vanchika. Shout out to Coco. Shout out to Azel. Shout out to Vanchika. Shout out to Kalaya. Shout out to Darren. A big shout out to Kaylina. Shout out to Lisbeth. Shout out to Maddie. A big shout out to Lion. Shout out to Dassy. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Tion. Shout out to Kennedy. Shout out to Mariam. Shout out to Sabrina. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Nico.
Don't play with me.
Shout out to Chelsea.
You never play with me.
Shout out to Ridley.
Do you see me? That's what was standing. He's there. He's there.
Shout out to Rivani. Shout out to Melanie.
Is it very strong?
Shout out to Rose. Guys, can we go like and subscribe? Yeah, guys, please let's go like and sub. La 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 la. I'm an apple lover. I make you pull over. Yeah, and remember, please can you give me the phone? I want to check something. Yes, I want to check something. I'll give you back. A big shout out to Anis. Okay. Just want to check something. Just.
I won't speak this anymore.
You can always go back now, isn't
it? I want to see Chad and Jeremy.
Okay, a big shout out to Blakely. Guys, please let's go like and sub for 2 minutes. Then we carry on. I love you guys. Make you love. A big shout out to Zoe. A big shout out to a big shout out to Lion. Shout out to Kaylan. Shout out to Evan. Oh, I love you too, Janet. Good vibe, thank you. I love you too. A big shout out to Anis. Shout out to Sharifa. Shout out to Grace. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Ansley. Shout out to Jim. Shout out to Marcella. A big shout out to Camille. Yeah, I love you too. Thank you, gorgeous. Yeah, I sang for you already, but I think you were not there when I was singing, so I sang for everyone. Trust me. Guys, if you are here when I was singing happy birthday, please confirm that, yeah, I sang. Okay, because someone on the comment section is saying I should sing, but I've sung already. A big shout out to Aria.
I can see a cutscene. What?
A big shout out to Zaki. A big shout out to Anna. Shout out to Ansley. Shout out to Kimberly. Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Wheeler.
It's dark for me. What should I do?
Shout out to Cora. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Rose. Yeah, it is raining. It's not snowing here. A big shout out to Kiki. Shout out to Ansley. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Lexi. Shout out to Teddy. Shout out to Elizabeth. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Leila. Shout out to KJ. Shout out to George. Shout out to Bailey. Shout out to Grandpa. Shout out to Gloria. Shout out to Rita. Shout out to Emily and Olivia. Shout out to Zuzu. Zuzuzu. Hiba. Mie, mie, mie. Mie, mie, mie. Yeah, guys, let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Wait, where you for shit where you come here, Conde? A big shout out to Ethan. It's still inching. What should we do? A big shout out to Lillian. Shout out to Lulu. A big shout out to Scarlett. Shout out to Gloria. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to Scarlett. Shout out to Ridley. Shout out to Alam. Make sure when you are taking water, it's a clean water. Okay?
It's from this cup.
Shout out to Ridley. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Very. A big shout out to Bonnie Patterson. Shout out to Prishy. Shout out to Happy. A big shout out to Lulu. Shout out to Kaden. Kadison. Shout out to Avery. Shout out to Ailey. Shout out to Cassidy. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Fufu. Shout out to Ridley. Shout out to Cobain. If you did bath, you know you remember to, yeah?
I do.
Is it better now? A big shout out to Millie Robin Brown. A big shout out to Lily. Shout out to Enia.
Let me use my phone to announce you. Everybody just
A big shout out to Chloe.
everyone can really just announce you. Guys, when it's next,
Chicken wings, okay.
you get money.
Yes, Ryan.
You get
A big shout out to Layla. Shout out to Miho. Shout out to Maya.
let you have best stuff.
Shout out to JC. Shout out to Athena. Shout out to Own.
Where is the arrow?
Shout out to Mother. Shout out to Amara. Shout out to Claire.
Do it a little bit more.
Shout out to Anna. You wipe up.
Okay.
And- yeah. Yeah, big shout out to Skibidi. Shout out to Audrey. Shout out to Ivy. Shout out to Emmy. Shout out to BMW. Shout out to Melanie. Shout out to Yalesi. Slay. Big shout out to Sophie. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Tesla. Shout out to Bristolin. Shout out to Nietzsche.
I've not seen you yet.
Shout out to Rizla. Shout out to Sophie.
Mommy, this panty is clean, but I didn't use it. I found one from the era. It was.
Shout out to Nora.
Mommy,
Shout out to Marie.
I didn't trust her.
Shout out to Millie. Won't you be cold? Shout out to Meha. Shout out to Monse. Shout out to Lily. A big shout out to Mao. No, raise it up. A big shout out to Grace. Shout out to Paige.
Guys,
Shout out to Corey. Shout out to Ignobu. Shout out to Georgia. Shout out to Jan. Shout out to Paige. Shout out to Cheetos. Shout out to Stan Easy. Shout out to Allah. You're welcome, Paige, anytime. Guys, yeah, you're welcome, Paige. Guys, can we take the like up to 170? And please, let's subscribe. Please, let's go like and sub just for 5 seconds. Then you drop your names on the comment section.
you play the game too? Nope. I'll play that.
I cannot make you cool lover.
Are you doing that? Grandma already tired.
Guys, please let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just trying to dance to keep myself busy. Love the hairstyle. Thank you so much. Clock it. Let's go, guys. Please let's go like and sub. Thank you. Yeah, a big shout out to Joe. Shout out to Jaina. Shout out to Hayla. Oh my days. Who is that one? Why did you... Probably, okay, I know what to do. A big shout out to Xavier. I won't give you any attention. Yeah, I've been seeing eight speech here, 8 comments, but I didn't give them attention since the beginning of the live. I don't even care. I'm not even saying it. Go sit down. I tell you to make you take him this thing. A big shout out to Annabelle. You look so cute. Thank you so much. A big shout out to... It's my birthday, please. Yeah, I sang for you already. You were not here. A big shout out to Kenzie. Shout out to Country. Shout out to Leela. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. I'm seeing your comments, guys. Don't think I'm not seeing them. Thank you so much. Shout out to Madison. Shout out to Britley. I'm fine. I'm doing well. Thank you. A big shout out to Leela. Oh my God. Shout out to Ball. Shout out to Leela. Shout out to Pesley. A big shout out to Ava. Add more to it. Say they do them. Just to say wipe on now. Eh? Not tissue and me. A big shout out to family. Shout out to Carla. Come this way.
Are you already where the school is? Yeah? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're infected.
Okay, guys. A big shout out to Colin James. A big shout out to London. You already subbed. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you. A big shout out to Melissa. Shout out to Simrat. Shout out to Roma. Shout out to Emmanuel. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Mai. A big shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Fiedra. Shout out to Alice. Oh, thank you, Paige, for subbing. Thank you so much. Guys, can we take the like up to 180? And please, let's go subscribe. I think 5 seconds should be okay. Guys, let's go like and subscribe. I think 5 seconds should be okay for that. Then put your name on the comment section. Yeah, put your name down back to back. Let's like and sub. I sub. A big shout out to Gia. Hi Gia. Thank you for subbing. Shout out to Colin James. Shout out to Bella. Shout out to Alice. Shout out to London. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Amelia. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Madison Wassell. Shout out to Isabella. Shout out to Dora. Shout out to Zahara. Shout out to Emily. Shout out to Alice Aris. Shout out to Andy. Shout out to Electra. Shout out to Bluey. Happy belated birthday, Kiki. Thank you, Katie. Katie, I think that's Katie. Yeah, I didn't see the name properly. Thank you so much. Yeah, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Shout out to Caroline. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Ava. Shout out to Millie. Shout out to Ania. Shout out to Scarlett Rosanna. No, I'm not sad. I'm not sad. Someone said on the comment section, yeah, the person said I should calm down. So I'm just trying to respect the person's comments. That's why I'm not sad. A big shout out to Benzi, as in I should just take it calmly, like no rush. Hi, buddy. Hi, diva. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, pretty. Hello, beautiful. A big shout out to Heavy Rose. Shout out to Faith. Shout out to Lexi. Shout out to Alice. Shout out to Lara. Shout out to Amy. Do you listen to Burna Boy? Yes, I do. Burna Boy. A big shout out to Faith. Shout out to Ava. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much, gorgeous. Shout out to Lele. Shout out, yeah, hi, diva. Hi, bestie. Shout out to Millie, and Lily. A big shout out to Elisa McGlaxon. A big shout out to Romeo.
Jump at the end.
Shout out to Diora.
Jump at the end.
Shout out to Leila. Or Lele. A big shout out to Dion. Shout out to Jonah. Shout out to Mackenzie. You are so cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, let's go like and subscribe. Can we take the like up to 180, please? Please, let's like and sub so we can continue. Pride 16. Or Gauhi. Shout out to Alice. Shout out to Esme. A big shout out to Alice. A big shout out to Esme. Shout out to an event. Hi. Shout out to Leila. Lale. Shout out to Abby. Yeah, guys, let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love you all. Shout out to Daisy. Yeah, a big shout out to Amen. Shout out to Very.
I'm not delete that board.
Shout out to Jogi.
Look.
Shout out to Vicky.
What am I going to do? Nope. I'm going to delete that board.
Shout out to Onta. Shout out to John. Shout out to Landon. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Ashley. For his goodness to
Did you go in first person? Yeah.
me. Shout out to Chloe. Shout out to Darcy. A big shout out to Anna. Shout out to Selena. Shout out to Arasi. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Geraldine. Shout out to Adeline. Shout out to Miriula. Shout out to Veronica.
Okay.
Shout out to Landon Lopez. Shout out to Safa. Shout out to Belle Victoria. Shout out to Adeline. Shout out to Aris Banks. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Raigan. Shout out to Coco. Oh, thank you. Shout out to Ari. Guys, thank you so much. I saw your love. I'm seeing your, yeah, I can see your lovely comments. Thank you so much. I'm super, super grateful. Shout out to Iyana. Shout out to Sarina. Shout out to Uria. Shout out to Ayana. Shout out to Bob. Shout out to Catherine. Hi, pretty. Shout out to Uria. You are beautiful. Shout out to Coco. Shout out to Mila. Yeah, guys, let's stand up. Yeah, let's stand.
They all have chat. Just kidding. I hate every time I see a snake. I just remember it's so random when they can easily get you.
Yeah, thank you so much. You're gorgeous as well. You all have pretty names, and I'm happy to give you a shout out, okay? Thank you so much. Drop your names on the comment section. Kiki is pretty. Yeah, pretty Miss. Oh, look at your name. Yeah, Miss Ward. Yeah, Miss Ward. I didn't see Miss Ward there anyways. I don't just want to call you by your name. So that's a title from me to you. A big shout out to Stella. A big shout out to Nat. Shout out to Some Void. Shout out to Stella. Oh, my parents are here. Oh, but I have to go back to hospital. Wow. Laiba. Oh, thank you for the care and support. Yeah, you're really an amazing girl. Well done. A big shout out to Camel. Shout out to Mariam. Shout out to Polly. Shout out to Nathan. Shout out to Natalie. Shout out to London Lopez. Shout out to Ava. A big shout out to Paige. Yes, I remember you, Paige. Hi, darling. Hope you're good. A big shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Pama. Shout out to Drew Lopez. Shout out to Laine. Shout out to Janet. Shout out to Hair. Shout out to Paula and Frida. Shout out to Sky. Shout out to Natalie Rios. Eh? A big shout out to Lainey. Shout out to Autumn. Shout out to August. A big shout out to Kennedy. Shout out to Rita. Shout out to Aubrey. Shout out to Ruby. Shout out to Yesena. Peanuts. Shout out to Savannah. You're so pretty. Thank you so much, guys. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Camila. Shout out to Kali. Shout out to Averi. Your lashes are so pretty. I'm gonna miss you. Why I'm off YouTube as I have to go. All right. Thank you. I don't have lashes on. Yeah, I don't have lashes on. They are my natural. They're my natural lead. You can have a look. So I don't have lashes on. Yeah, a big shout out to Hava. Shout out to Yolanda. Shout out to Leela. Shout out to Brayley. Shout out to Bella. Yeah, you see me every day, Bella. Yeah, I said it. A big shout out to Leela. What am I doing for tonight? Yeah, giving a shout out. Then I'll go to bed when it's time. Yeah, no worries, Bella. A big shout out to Reom, yeah. Reoyem. Shout out to Aria. Shout out to Sophie. Shout out to Amy. Shout out to Jasmine. You accidentally typed lashes. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's funny. It does happen sometimes. A big shout out to Leonora. Shout out to Job Plain. Shout out to Clementine. Shout out to Kira.
Do you want to collab?
Hi, Not Leave. Hi, dear. Hope you're good. How are you, Not Leave? Shout out to Kavan.
Yeah, I like this map.
Shout out to Asin Skronos. Shout out to Siranella. Shout out to Chambel. Shout out to Ania.
Game is horrible in this map.
Shout out to Sanitation. Sorry, Sanitation. I beg your pardon. Oh, my days. A big shout out to Small. Shout out to Sanita. Yeah, guys, you excuse me. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, just for 5 minutes. I want to go for 5 minutes. Yeah, I need to get yeah, I need to get water. Yeah, just for, did I say 5 minutes? I'm sorry. 5 seconds. I'll be back. Guys, please just wait for me. 5 seconds. I need to get water. Okay.
It doesn't take 5.
Yeah, guys, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, let's carry on. Thank you. Yeah, a big shout out to Brayley. Yeah, guys, if you have any question, yeah, you can ask your question now. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, Autumn. Thank you.
What did
Yes, I have kids. Bella, yeah, I have kids. A big shout out to Hala. A big shout out to McKinley. Shout out to Aliyah. Shout out to Jane Dean. A big shout out to Tata. Shout out to Viswa. Shout out to Genesis. Yeah, I have 3 kids. Shout out to Vishwa. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Ralph. A big shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Giselle. Yeah, shout out to Belanin. Guys, please let's go like and sub. Can we take the like up to 200? Guys, let's go take the like up to 200 and please let's subscribe. Thank you. Hi, Autumn. And put your name on the comment section back to back. Yeah, can we go like and subscribe, guys? Thank you. Please put your name on the comment section. I'll give you a shout out. Yeah, let's like and sub. Then you put your name on the comment section. Shout out to Lucy. Shout out to Roya. Shout out to Zara. A big shout out to Hyla. Shout out to Kat. Guys, please put your names on the comment section. Thank you. Shout out to Chrissy. Shout out to Neela. Guys, please put your name on the comment section. And don't forget to take the like up to 200. Yeah, please don't forget to take the like up to 200, guys. A big shout out to Tilly. Guys, let's go.
No, you just went flying.
A big shout out to Chambel.
Oh my gosh. Did you follow him? I saw somebody playing.
Guys, can we go like and subscribe? Thank you. Okay, a big shout out to Kata. You are shaking this thing, Oga.
No way.
A big shout out to Bob.
You have to go. No. You just leave me alone. Because I'm on a mission to just. Joe, you're so annoying.
A big shout out to Amelia. Gerard, I beg not to shake this thing. A big shout out to Lily. Shout out to Zara. Shout out to Ivy.
I have a 6 one.
Slay. Shout out to Amelia. Shout out to Ivy.
It just says on the wall. You beat him. Yeah? Your screen, you beat him.
Shout out to Vivi. Guys, let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Shout out to Sadie.
Oh, we have to.
Gerald, not shake this thing, no, you go fall for your body. A big shout out to Kane. Shout out to Mark.
Because I like my weapon better. And I have a ball, seriously.
Shout out to Nala.
Yeah.
Shout out to Libin.
And I have a ball.
Shout out to Madison. Shout out to, oh, beautiful. You're beautiful as well.
I have a scar.
Shout out to Cara Slay.
My favorite primary.
Shout out to Nali.
Gerard to
A big shout out to Soj. SJ. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Melody. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Lily Amai.
Delicious. Why did you kill me with paper? And I have a
A big shout out to Bella.
Anyway, I hit you first, right?
Shout out to David. Shout out to Iyana. Shout out to Amelia. Guys, let's take the like up to 200. Shout out to Chloe. Shout out to Caleb. Maybe shout out to Lani.
Of a paper gun, yes.
I appreciate it. God bless. God bless you too, darling. Shout out to Elena. Maybe shout out to Lotiato. Shout out to Alicia. Shout out to Savannah. Shout out to Kane. Shout out to Zian. Shout out to Jessica.
You were such a big target.
Yeah, guys, let's go like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Shout out to Kansas. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Jules. Hi, Ralph Jules. Hope you're good. How are you? A big shout out to Max.
I just get to know it. First try, okay?
I said it's correct. Yay. Well done to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Roma. Yeah, please put your name on the comment section. I give you a shout out. And please don't forget to like and to subscribe. Why did you add the F word to it? He said you look F cute. Why the F word? You're so funny. A big shout out to Shania. A big shout out to Miranda. Shout out to Kansas.
I've gotten that.
Shout out to Melissa. Shout out to Klaus. Shout out to Ziba. Thank you so much for the gift. Shout out to Frazzle. Shout out to Shania. Shout out to Miranda. Shout out to Gretel. Shout out to Mira. Shout out to Georgie. Shout out to Shelley.
No one can beat us. No one can beat
Shout out to Vanilli. Oh, Afi is telling his friend to sub to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. A big shout out to Brooklyn. Oh, your friends. Not one. Thank you so much. Shout out to Iona. Shout out to Georgie. Shout out to Asra. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Pumis. Shout out to Sogan.
Do I have the flag?
And how do you super chat? What do you mean by how do you super chat? Shout out to Fraza. Shout out to Jules. Happy birthday, Miranda. A big shout out to Jules. Shout out to Georgie. A big shout out to Zainab. Shout out to Kenny. Pride. Yeah, shout out to Joe. Shout out to Ethan. Yeah, guys, I will turn off the camera, but you'll be able to hear me. I'll still give you shout out, but you might not see my face. So I'll just turn off the camera. I'll still be giving you your shout out, okay? So don't be pride. Let me tell that picky me. So yeah, good. Yeah, I'll just turn off the camera. You won't be seeing my face, but you'll be able to hear my voice, and I'll still give you a shout out, okay? I hope that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that's fine. So let's go, guys. Oh, no, lover. All right, big shout out to Custom. Let's go. Big shout out to Iona. Darasimi. Shout out to Good Luck. Shout out to Ayo. Shout out to Zara. Shout out to Gabriela. Happy birthday to you, Tiana. Hope you had fun today. A big shout out to Lanaya. A big shout out to Sadi. A big shout out to Daisy. You're pretty. Thank you, gorgeous. A big shout out to Sloan. A big shout out to Kali. A big shout out to Leela. A big shout out to Aiza. Shout out to Bella. Shout out to Sophia. Thank you, Sophia, for subscribing. Thank you. Shout out to Zara. Shout out to The Week. Shout out to Ketseye. A big shout out to Gracie. Shout out to Ade Laide. Shout out to Fatma. Shout out to Golin. Hi, Golin. Hope you're good. Shout out to Hayofe. Shout out to Crystal. Shout out to Talia. Shout out to Oza Benkwani. Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Valentina. Shout out to Juliet. Shout out to Mother. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Mia. Thank you, Talia, for subscribing. Thank you, Mia, for subscribing. Thank you for liking and for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Kirsten. Shout out to Keely. Shout out to Paige. Shout out to Annie. Shout out to Leo. Shout out to Aiden. Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Felicity. Guys, please go like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Guys, let's go like and subscribe. A big shout out to Isabella. A big shout out to Ashawin, Ashani. Shout out to Already. Shout out to Where. Behind. A big shout out to Matilda. Shout out to Aofe. As make you say as they go now. Shout out to Jordan. Never end that. Bring her. Shout out to Vas. Ah, why? Come on, for. Bring her, come on.
Why you gotta put my face for this thing?
Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Eliana. Shout out to Aiza. Shout out to Levi. Shout out to Jankayla. Shout out to Kiki. A big shout out to Levi. Hi, Levi. Shout out to Carissa. Shout out to Do It. Shout out to Kiki Hair and Lifestyle. Clock it. Who is writing 67? 67 is gone since 2025. Shout out to Bea. Oh, no worry. You're welcome. Jakela. Hi. Hi, Gota Play. How are you? A big shout out to Musa. Yeah, guys, please let's go like and subscribe. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Aya Musa. Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Nose. Guys, please drop your names on the comment section. Yeah, drop your names. I give you a shout out. Yeah, don't forget to like and to subscribe. Yeah. Roma, thank you for subbing. Are you just subbing, Roma? A big shout out to Luca. A big shout out to NASA. Shout out to Valencia. Shout out to Malaysia. A big shout out to Alice. Malaysia. Hong Toa. Shout out to Caden. Let's go, guys. A big shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Kai. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Van. Shout out to Yaso. Shout out to Aria. Shout out to Strawberry, small content creator. Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Officer. Shout out to Strainer. Hi, Javia. Oh, sorry. Hope you're good. How are you, Javia? Shout out to Vivian. Hi, Vivian. How are you, dear? Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Moon. Shout out to Shop. Shout out to Rosie. Shout out to Esther. Shout out to Juma. Shout out to Crispin. Shout out to Riva. Shout out to Bride. Shout out to Officer. Shout out to Fatima. Shout out to Riva. A big shout out to Lexi. Shout out to Benji. Shout out to Ethan. A big shout out to Vivian. Shout out to Anissa. Clock it, Davia. Oh dear. Yeah, clock it. Hope you had a wonderful day. A big shout out to Hannah. Shout out to Light. Shout out to Alana. Shout out to Nora. It's taking me out for sure. Shout out to Love. Shout out to Elsie. Shout out to Malice. A big shout out to Gabby. Oh, it's Gabby's birthday. Happy birthday, dear. Yeah, I wish you the very best. A big shout out to Romy. A big shout out to Gabby. Shout out to #1 Kiki fan. Oh dear, thanks for that. Shout out to Annalise. Shout out to Coley. Shout out to Molly. A big shout out to Angel. Shout out to Officer. Shout out to Lillian. Shout out to Maddie. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Angel. Yeah, I just turned off my camera. Yeah, before I did that, I said it before I do it. A big shout out to Ivory. Shout out to Roma. Happy birthday, Evie. Is it Evie? Is that how to pronounce it? If not, please write the way to pronounce it on the comment section. Thank you. Shout out to Alice. Shout out to our Joanna. Hi, Ava. Shout out to Ava. Shout out to Candace.
This light. The light.
Where's Kiki?
Shout out to Chantel. Okay. Shout out to Corey.
Don't let that.
Shout out to Adine. Shout out to Aline. Shout out to Willow. Yeah, Willow, nothing is wrong. Yeah, everything is fine. Guys, let's go like and sub. Happy birthday, Lee. Yeah, guys, let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. Shout out to Jasgon. Shout out to Lucy. Shout out to Rayleigh. Shout out to Isabel. Oh, really? Thank you, really, for subbing. Thank you so much. And please, we shouldn't forget to tell our friends, our family, to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends, and guys, please don't unsubscribe. Happy birthday to you, Angel. I wish you the very best in your new age, and better days ahead. Hi, Paige. Shout out to you, Paige. You're welcome. Okay, guys, I'll end the live now and I'll be back later. Yeah, I'll come back later. I'll end the live now and come back. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah, bye. Yeah, Kingsley Parker, please subscribe. When I come back, I'll give you a shout out. Sorry, I'm going now.